CNN tried to calm its liberal audience down a bit last night.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, man.
I tell you, they had, I got the 3.12 million total viewers.
Yeah, so we mentioned the ratings are going to be through the roof because of Trump, and they were.
Yeah.
Yep, they doubled.
Of course.
And Fox, meanwhile, since Tucker left, in that time slot, has been cut in half. Incredible. So, anyway, here's Anderson Cooper and his opening remarks on his show last night.
Many of you have expressed deep anger and disappointment. Many of you are upset with someone who attempted to destroy our democracy, who was invited to sit on a stage in front of a crowd of Republican voters to answer questions, and predictably continued to spew lie after lie after lie.
Pause it for a sec. They have no problem with Joe Biden looking in our face every day and lying to us.
Oh, yeah.
Lie after lie after lie. Joe Biden he tells more lies in a week than Trump has in his 76 years of life. I can't take it. Yep. At least look at the other side. Can you just look? Provable lies. Yes. Every time he opens his mouth. Joe Biden. Every time. All right, let's see the rest of this agonizing monologue.
It was disturbing. It was disturbing to see and hear that person refer to a black law enforcement officer as a thug, an adjective he used many times to describe black men, and call Caitlin Collins, the moderator, nasty, which is what he calls any woman who stands up to him. It was disturbing to hear him speak so highly of QAnon conspirators and insurrectionists who assaulted police officers in our democracy on January 6th.
In our democracy. It was awful. We don't have a democracy, dumbass.
You're smart enough to know
and
that.
And it was certainly disturbing to hear that audience, young and old, our fellow citizens, people who love their kids and go to church, laugh and applaud his lies and his continued defamation of a woman who, according to a jury of his peers, he sexually abused and defamed. As good a job as Caitlin Collins did trying to fact-check him, it is impossible to fact-check fully because he lies so shamelessly. Now, many of you think CNN shouldn't have given him any platform to speak, and I understand the anger about that. Giving him the audience, the time, I get that.
You get it.
But this is what I also get. The man you were so disturbed to see and hear from last night, that man is the front runner for the Republican nomination for president. And according to polling, no other Republican is even close. That man you were so upset to hear from last night, he may be president of the United States in less than 2 years. And that audience that upset you, that's a sampling of about half the country. They are your family members, your neighbors, and they are voting. And many said they're voting for him. Now, maybe you haven't been paying attention to him since he left office. Maybe you've been enjoying not hearing from him, thinking it can't happen again. Some investigation is going to stop him. Well, it hasn't so far. So if last night showed anything, it showed it can happen again. It is happening again. He hasn't changed, and he is running hard. You have every right to be outraged today and angry and never watch this network again.
I can't take it anymore.
But do you think staying...
It ends with this ad paid for by Joe Biden for president.
And Pfizer and Moderna. So I intentionally held this next clip from you guys, so I wanted you to be surprised. But Mazemore, who's a genius on social media, took basically the energy you had leading into that about how they're like, hey, why don't they ever call out Joe Biden? Oh, that's been redone, and I think you're going to enjoy this quite bigly. Watch this.
Good evening. Before we begin with tonight's broadcast, I want to say something about what we witnessed at last night's town hall. Many of you have expressed deep anger and disappointment. It was disturbing. That man, President of the United States, predictably continued to spew lie after lie after lie.
You're okay. You're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations.
It is impossible to fact check fully because he lies so shamelessly.
It's one thing to have the vaccine, which we didn't have when we came into office.
And it was certainly disturbing.
The Hispanic and the African American community, particularly in rural areas that are distant and or inner city districts, know how to get online.
You have every right to be outraged today and angry and never watch this network again.
That's really good.
Good stuff, right?
Yes.
Anyway, I thought you'd appreciate
There's the lies. Those are the innocuous lies that mean nothing, really. If you went through the lies, you'd never stop. It would never stop.
Yeah.
It would be an infinite amount of lying, and you'd have to play the clips forever.
Oh, did I send in the meme of Joe Biden? Joe, I don't know if it's on here, man. Oh, crap. About Joe Biden's career. Yeah, Biden got caught meme. Yeah, look at that. That's exactly what you were just saying, Pat. Can you put up the Biden got caught meme? Do we have time here? Watch this.
Yeah, we got a minute. So there it is.
Cheated in law school, got caught.
Okay.
Lied about his grades, got caught.
Plagiarized his speeches, lied about his GPA, lied about his scholarships, sold vice president's office to China, sold vice president's office to Ukraine, committed quid pro quo to save his crackhead son, framed General Flynn. I mean, yes, that's just a very partial list, too.
I mean,
those are significant.
Only so much room on a screen.
Right. My gosh. I mean, when you really sit down and contemplate it, this guy is, as Peter Schweitzer said, the most corrupt politician in American history.